praises, glory and honor to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rachakodash. The belongs to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations, much love and respect to Akim out there pushing this word out in truth and sincerity. Now, this lesson is going to be entitled, Esau says that population is a problem. What's his solution? And of course, when we say Esau, we're talking about the so-called white man, the one that runs this world. You know, the ones that descend from the Edomites, specifically the ruling class. You know, their plans is to completely destroy the people and ultimately to set up a utopia, which will for themselves with a dystopia for the rest of the world. And their plan is going to heavily backfire. But this is the mentality of these Edomites, and we've been telling you that they can't do right, they can't do good. There's no good Edomite because the Heavenly Father had put it in their spirit to be wicked and to be evil. You cannot change their mind. The way they think is deep on the left-hand side, is deep in wickedness, and it's impossible to change them. It's not possible, right? So we're just going to show you a bit of how they think. I'm just trying to see if this video is actually showing right now, because lately Esau has been, or Prism has been cutting off my feed consistently. So I just want to make sure on this screen that, okay, it's still showing. So let's play this. All right. So you can see Esau, Edom in action. I know it says how man destroyed the world, but no, what it should say is how the Edomites destroy the world. Or the so-called white man destroys the world, right? Because the Native Americans, they were known for being one with nature, just like, you know, we were. But Esau, Edom is completely opposed to life itself. Let's continue. So ultimately, you see what happened, to the planet Earth. And this is what Matt Walsh and his people, deem as civilized. This is what he said that the Native Americans were missing out on. They were missing out on this pollution, this degradation of humanity, the poisoning of the food supply, the poisoning of the air and the water system. He doesn't want to deal with any of the negative effects of his system and what they have done. He only focuses on the so-called advantages, right? So, by the way, the negative effects highly outweigh the positive effects of this man's kingdom. Highly, big time. And I'm going to show you another video where these devils are actually speaking their plans and how they have to destroy the people, right? I'm going to show you that video in a second. But let's start with Habakkuk, the 2nd chapter in verse 4. It says, "Behold, his soul, which is lifted up, is not upright in him, but the just shall live by faith." Right? That's why we're telling you, you can't change this man. His soul, his spirit was created to ultimately be wicked. That's what it was created to be. It says, "Yea, also because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell and is as death." Okay? "And cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations and heapeth unto him all people." Right? So there would be a point that these nations, if they weren't under this man's influence, they get to a certain level and they're pretty much, content for the most part. Esau, Edom, will never be content, right? He will never be content until he destroys and extracts everything from the planet Earth. This is why you have a population that are used to overconsumption, in the West, because Esau is used to overconsumption. They're tailored after the ways of the elites. However the ruler is, that's how the rest of the population is going to be. These devils are insatiable. Okay? Yea, also, no, Salakia, it says, "Shall not all these take up a parable against him and a taunting proverb against him, and say, Woe to him that increaseth that which is not his, how long? And to him that ladeth himself with thick clay." Right? So the people are starting to take up a parable against him and speak against the evil that he has done. And this is why Matt Walsh and his ex-followers are angry. They're angry at the fact that they have to answer, or they're being reproached for the evil that their forefathers have done and that their people are doing now. They want to be proud of that evil. They want to be proud of the destruction of the planet Earth, where you have whales beaching themselves. You have the birds just dropping out of the sky. You have people in their early 20s, their early 30s with cancer. This is how this devil runs the earth. And he's not going to go into the negatives of it because he wants to focus on only the positives. Shalom, Akia, Shalom. Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Chakwadash, Brakatha, and Brakathum to you and your family. I will read this brother's scripture. This is GMS Yukon, Canada. It says, Jeremiah 13:23. It says, "Can the Ethiopian change his skin, or the leopard his spots? Then may he also do good that are accustomed to do evil." You can't do good if you're created to do evil, right? This is Revelations 11:18, and they're accustomed to do evil because the scriptures say that the wicked are estranged from the womb. They go as soon as they be born, speaking lies. So they've been doing evil and lying and deceiving since they were a child. And if you watch these little Edomite children, they're very deceptive. All right. It says, Revelations 11:18, "And the nations were angry, and thy wrath is come, and the time of the dead that they should be judged, and that thou shouldest give reward unto thy servants, the prophets." think there's a part missing here. Yeah, there's a part missing. It's supposed to say, and thou shouldest destroy them that destroy the earth. When you read Revelations 11 and 18, it also says, and thou should destroy them that destroy the earth. And that represents you Edomites, because that's what I showed you the illustration in that video, right? This is Matthew 7 and 16 and 17. It says, ye shall know them by their fruits. Do men gather grapes of thorns or figs of thistles? Even so, every good tree bringeth forth good fruit, but a corrupt tree bringeth forth evil fruit. And that's what Esau has brought forth in the planet Earth. Now, let's go to the video I was going to play, but first I want to read Revelation 6. This is Revelation 6 in verse 7. It says, and when he had opened the fourth seal, I heard the voice of the fourth beast say, come and see. And I looked, and behold, a pale horse. And his name that sat on him was Death. And hell followed with him, and power was given unto them over the fourth part of the earth, to kill with sword, and with hunger, and with death, and with the beast of the earth. And Esau, Edom, this death is going to come in the time of Esau's rulership. All right. That's when the death is going to come. It's coming in this time. Now, let's go to this video that I wanted to play. All right.
What do you see as the biggest challenges in conservation?
Yeah, the growing human population. Because if where we are, there's nothing else.
And do you have views about what should be done about that?
Can't you guess?
Or epidemics. I mean, I don't know what it will be. But in one way or another, we are so far, globally, we are so far above the population and the consumption levels which can be supported by this planet that I know in one way or another it's going to come back down. So I don't hope to avoid that. I hope that it can occur in a civil way.
We cannot hide away
So
from human
another, you have to listen to the nuance. You have to read between the lines of when these devils speak. What does he mean by he wish that it could be done in a civil way? He wants the people to be put to death in a civil way. He wants to stop life in a civil way in order to control this problem that Esau really just made up in his own head, because the Heavenly Father, he knows exactly how much people are on the earth. He knows that what the earth can sustain and what it can't sustain. He created the earth to be inhabited, right? But this devil is so carnal that he thinks that by him, he has to control how much people are on the earth. He has to control who lives and dies to keep the earth in balance, because the Most High made a mistake. These devils are extremely proud and they don't know shit. Okay? This is their pseudoscience, understand? But this is the man of sin. All right?
population growth. Because, it underlies so many of the other problems. All these things we talk about wouldn't be a problem if there was the size of population that there was 500 years ago.
And then after that, we've got to stabilize the population. When I was born, there were
so what's wrong with the population? I mean,
with too many people. That's why we have global warming. We have global warming because too many people are using too much stuff. But if there were less people, they'd be using less stuff.
Now, the world today has 6.8 billion people. That's headed up to about 9 billion. Now, if we do a really great job on new vaccines, healthcare, reproductive health services, we could lower that by perhaps 10 or 15%.
You brought up some issues that others are reluctant to bring up.
Always.
All the religious groups are against me because I'm talking about population.
Yeah, the reason he's talking about population is Elamite, right? Seems to be an Elamite. He's not an Edomite, an Elamite, two different nations. This is not of the nation of the wicked, but he's of a heathen nation, right? The Elamites. right? The reason he's saying that he's down with that is because he's up in those higher, he's in those higher meetings with the Edomites, and this is the conversations that they have. So he is also taking on the image of Esau, Edom. All right.
They want more souls. I want less on the planet.
So this is what they're saying. This is what they're about. All right. This is what they're about. It's okay. It's all good, Akia. It's all good, brother. Speaking to the Machaza, it's all good, brother. So this is the mindset of Esau, Edom. This man is the devil. When we tell you he's the devil and he's wicked, and his plan is to destroy the people, we're not just saying that because this is the spirit of Cain coming back. Okay, Cain was Tubal Cain, his whole lineage. What's that guy's name? His whole lineage, they were all wicked. I'm thinking of a particular. What's that person's name? The son that they had. Bro. Damn. Okay, you know what? Let's go to Genesis 4. I can't believe that the name is slipping me. When I see it, I'm going to be like, oh, wow. Lamech. That's what I mean. Lamech, right? Now, this is Lamech, right? Because remember, Cain and his lineage, they were artificers, right? They made weaponry. They dealt with metalwork, okay? Which Cain was the first murderer, and he was obsessed with weaponry. Just like these Edomites are obsessed with their guns and things of that nature, because they have that same spirit of Cain within them. When the flood came, all the descendants of the wicked, they died. All the descendants of Cain, they died, right? That was the wicked at that time was known as the Cainites, right? And the sons of God were the sons of God under Adam and Seth, all the way down through Seth, right? But that lineage came back in the spirit. Their spirit came back. That spirit of the wicked came back through Esau. That's why we say the Edomites are Cain, right? The Edomites descend from Esau. That's why we say the Edomites, they have that spirit of Cain inside of them. This is the facts. These are some of the mysteries. Genesis 4:19, it says, and Lamech took unto him 2 wives. The name of the one was Adah, and the name of the other Zillah. And Adah bare Jabal. He was the father of such as dwell in tents, and of such as have cattle. And his brother's name was Jubal. He was the father of all such as handle the harp and organ. And Zillah, she also bare Tubal Cain, and an instructor of every artificer in brass and iron. And the sister of Tubal Cain was Naamah. And Lamech said unto his wives, Adah and Zillah, hear my voice, ye wives of Lamech. Hearken unto my speech, for I have slain a man to my wounding, and a young man to my hurt. If Cain shall be avenged 7-fold, truly Lamech 70 and 7-fold. Let's read this in the NLT. It says, one day Lamech said to his wives, Adah and Zillah, hear my voice. Listen to me, you wives of Lamech. I have killed a man who attacked me. A young man, it said to my hurting. No, it didn't say who attacked me. No, it said I've killed a young man to my hurting. That means, against myself. A young man who wounded me. Yeah, see, it's not, no, I don't like that translation. If someone who kills Cain is punished 7 times, because no one attacked Cain, right? No one attacked Cain. Cain did that. He plotted against his brother. So this translation this is a mistranslation, right? So basically, because when you murder someone, that's against your own conscience that you did that, right? When you do that unjustly, if you're defending yourself, you're defending yourself that someone's trying to kill you. There's no guilt in that, right? So this is not what it's talking about. But understand what he's saying. It says, if someone who kills Cain is punished 7 times, then the one who kills me will be punished 77 times. Why? Because ultimately he's more wicked. He's more wicked than Cain. Right? He was more wicked than Cain, man. He was following in the steps of his father's footsteps, man. Okay? So the point of the matter is that these devils, they have that same destructive spirit within them. Okay, when you understand, and this is why them ruling the planet. Hey, the scriptures say that woe to thee, the earth is disquieted when a servant reigneth. Esau is a servant. They're supposed to be slaves unto us. See these Edomites walking around. These are supposed to be your servants, Akim. These are not supposed to be just walking around free, technically. You know, in the spirit, we're over them. In the spirit, we're over all these nations. Right? So, anyways, I'm going to leave it at that. You know, Lord willing, this was edifying to the elect. And I'll give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Hakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations, much love and respect to you, Akim, out there pushing this word out in truth and sincerity. Shalom.